Then we have a very good co-main and main event. Both of these are title fights. Both of them are very good matchups. We got Merab Dvalishvili taking on Umar Nurmagomedov. Merab defending his belt for the very first time. And as we know, this guy is a non-stop chain wrestler. Striking is just okay. Cardio is insane. He times his takedowns really well, and if he doesn't, who cares? There's another takedown right behind it. He averages an insane 6 takedowns per 15 minutes. His last loss was in 2018 to Ricky Simone, where he still took him down 6 times. The gas tank is nuts. His willingness to stick to that game plan is tried and true, so you can trust what he's going to do. There's no surprises come fight night. He does have a bit of a suspect chin. We see him get dropped in fights like Henry Cejudo. And he wasn't technically dropped, but he was wobbled there. He's taking on Umar Nurmagomedov. He's exactly the type of guy you would expect him to be with that last name. He's got 6 fights in the UFC with 15 takedowns, 31 minutes of control time, 2 submission wins, and 2 standing knockouts, if not maybe just 1. He uses kicks really well to stay out of range. Then he comes charging in with his wrestling, and he looks for takedowns. If he misses the first, there's another one right behind it. He's got amazing chain wrestling. He's coming off the main event win over Corey Sandhagen, where the striking was actually on full display. And if you asked me a week ago who wins this fight, I probably would have been a little wishy-washy. 2 high-level wrestlers, when they go at it, I mentioned this earlier, a lot of times it comes down to who shoots first. It's easier to finish a takedown than defend one, certainly at a high level. But this past week, we started to get all the content from Khabib and Islam hanging out with Demetrius Johnson. Watching those clips, while not directly related to Umar, is actually pretty insane. You get a real view into Khabib, that fight camp, what he is as a coach, and there is literally no fun in that fight camp. It is 100% business. At one point, Demetrius was talking about Abubakar and how they used to play online video games and whatever the hell. And Khabib was like, yeah, he's not online anymore. And DJ was like, yeah, why isn't he online anymore? And Khabib's like, we smashed his computer. So because this guy was having some fun playing video games online and not training as much as they thought he should, he got a loss. They smashed his computer, removed the only fun that guy had in his life. And while training with that crew is probably a miserable nightmare, they are very, very serious people. Umar is obviously a very skilled fighter. He's probably the better pure wrestler. He's certainly the better striker. And now we know there's 0 distractions whatsoever. I got to go with Umar here. He's going to be the pick. But if he is on his back foot the whole time, things could get very, very interesting. Betting is going to be an interesting situation here. I'm confident. I think he's going to win. But again, at a certain point, it's going to come down to who shoots first. And we know that's probably going to be Merab.